decent bit of form has given us a chance coming into this end of season period. We've got two huge games today if we really do want to make our mark on potentially the playoffs this season. Welcome back to Buxton 2.0. Yes, welcome back. So we mentioned last time that beating Exeter could potentially kickstart our season, and it looks like it has done just that. We followed up that lovely victory against Exeter by beating Barnet 2-0 late and Stewart getting both of the goals. He also scored in a 4-0 victory over Scarborough Athletic, who are bottom of the league. 2 from Sam Bell and 1 from Matthew Mallon also in this game give us a comfortable win. Not so comfortable was the victory over Gateshead. Will Dixon, 75th minute of the game, giving us the only goal to give us the all 3 points. We then drew 2-2 with Aldershot and we were 2-0 up yet again. Pennant and Stewart scoring. With 20 minutes left, Costello pulled one back, and then with 2 minutes left, McKiernan equalised to give Aldershot a share of the points. And then we lost to Barrow. Valentine and Basic both scoring for them. Barrow, who were down battling the relegation before they played this game against us. They picked up a couple of big wins actually recently. Against obviously us and teams that were battling as well. So Barrow, we perhaps underestimated them coming into this game and we paid for it. But then we've been unbeaten in 3 games since, beating Yeovil 2-0. 2 late goals after Haste was sent off in the 66th minute. Apaya and Simpson Pusa getting a goal to give us a 2-0 win. 0-0 over Bath. Corboa, sent off a Bath, but we couldn't find victory. And then we, last time out, beat Kings Lynn 4-2. Dixon, Blasic and 2 from Keane Pennant in this game, giving us the victory. So, league-wise, we currently sit in 11th place. 7 points behind Hartlepool in the playoffs. Today we play Leyton Orient, who are level on points for us, but the massive goal difference swing there. And next time out, Oldham, who are 3 points behind us as it stands as well. So, a couple of crucial games, like I mentioned in the intro. We are, in with a chance. We are in with a chance, and there has been some transfer activity, non-incoming, but outgoing. So ones that I haven't told about: Landon Spalding going on a free to Fleetwood on the 21s, and Daniel Macedo going to Fayal on a free, Tom Webster Exeter on a free, Rob Dahl to Bohemians on a free. We tried to keep all of them, but none of them interested in staying. Karuna gone out on loan to Nador, Wormleighton, Conley and Dunn all gone on loan to Northwich. And a big one out, Ollie Love has gone to Sunderland for £240,000. We signed him at the end of last season after being released by Chelsea. He's played 3 games for us in all competitions, 1 in the league. Was seen by me as one for the future. He then kicked off that he wasn't getting into the team. I wasn't willing to put him in because he hasn't been playing well either. And Sunderland come in with an offer of £240,000. All up front, no instalments or anything. The board accept it. Off he goes to Sunderland. I don't mind too much at all. It'll be interesting to see if he does make it at Sunderland or if he ends up being released or whatever. But at the moment, he's in the under-21s for Sunderland. And we get a decent bit of money as well. So, yeah, things, like I say, we're in a decent place club-wise. So, yeah, we'll wait Leyton Orient here. See Bromley currently playing Bournemouth in the early game. 0-0 is the latest there. And this is the team that we are putting out today. We've got Doherty in goal. Stevenson, Apaya, Simpson, Pusi, Needs are the back 4. McConnell, Blasic, Alcock and Dixon in midfield with Pennant and Stewart up front. Johnson, Mallon, Bell, Figueroa and Norris all on the bench. A lot of these players have come in because we've made promises to them to play first team football. A lot of them promises have now expired. They've all been completed. But because we've been in such good form, I haven't really wanted to switch away from them. So we kept them in. And, hopefully they can impress me. That's exactly what we are going to tell the players, which has motivated a couple of them as well. We are obviously still in our 4-4-2. Leyton Orient with the 4-3-3 formation, a couple of decent players in their team as well. They are obviously a very, very dangerous team and could quite comfortably get a result here if we are not on top of our game. Also, you know, with us being the away team, he does put the advantage sort of into their hands as the players come out. I believe that will be a full time from earlier on. Apparently, it's a late kickoff. Okay. I have no idea what's going off there. But we have a free kick towards the back post, which Pennant heads off the bar and over for a goal kick. No idea why I said off like that. We went very posh all of a sudden. Early chance though, and fitness wise, we are in a lot better place than later on. Did they play midweek? They played on Saturday. And I mean, they're in pretty poor form, aren't they? We played Saturday as well, though. Fair enough. We are just obviously a fitter team than them at the moment. Yeah, I mean, you see a couple of players for us that aren't in the best of conditions, but we're in a lot better place than they are. And I'm guessing they play with a higher intensity tactic than us. Now, Crummer is in behind and has found the back of the net, and we are 1-0 down. As I'm saying about them being tired, and they clearly prove they are not that tired. And Doherty should have saved that, by the way, as well. It was simple enough, really. Simpson PC was too deep, played him onside, and yeah, the goalkeeper has to be saving that. And we do go 1-0 down. We're going to demand more here. Pratley, dispossessed by Needs. Alcott finds Stewart. There's a man coming in central one at the far post. Stewart holds it up, goes back to Dixon instead, and Dixon cleared off the line by Gemel. And we're not doing fantastic in terms of shots and shots on target. In fact, we haven't had a single shot on target in this first half. And I'm going to tell them they have been terrible, and to sort it out, Pennant is going to come off for Bell, and Apaya will go off for Mallon. And I think we'll leave it at that for the time being. But we'll send them back on out there. Obviously, Leighton Orient would move above us with a victory here because they're level on points with us. Bell turns inside. Can he find a pass? He goes to Needs. He goes out onto that left-hand side into the area. Pulls one across for Stewart, who lets it run, and Bell should have scored. And that was a big chance there by Sam Bell. That's gone begging, and Crummer easily past Stevenson. Space to run into. Man comes across. Keeper parries, but only Pratley, and it's a good block there by Simpson Pussy to push that out for a corner. Leighton Orient looking to take advantage of this. Ball coming in deep, headed clear. Bell chasing it down. And cleared there. Yeah, we're not good enough here at the moment. We're going to go very attacking. We are going to berate them, see if we can wake them up a little bit. And Blasic is going to come off for Johnson for our final change. XG wise, we're in a much better place, but clearly on the pitch we are not seeing it. We're going to demand more once again. Mallon brings it down, looks forward. Williams finds Gassimi towards Moncourt, but we step in, win it back. Needs. Balls moved across to Mallon, who's going to bring it into their half, over the top of Bell. It's a great ball. It's a great touch. It's a great goal from Sam Bell. It was a wonderful ball. It was a wonderful touch. It was a wonderful goal, if you couldn't tell that already. And that's his 10th of the season as well. And we are back on level terms with 15 minutes to go. And just from the halfway line, he just knocked one forward. He outside of his boot as well. First touch, because the ball was behind him, was superb. And yeah, the volley just across the goalkeeper. It was virtually done to perfection. You can see he was onside as well. Cracking ball, cracking goal. And yeah, back level now. We would remain in 11th place. We're going to stay on very attacking. We're going to try and win this game. Alcock turns. Bell might have been offside there, but it's going to run through the keeper who chests it down out of his area. Wootton Back to Burton now. Nallo and Crummer. Pulls across, needs, clears. Stevenson wins it in the air as well. Johnson now to bring it forward. Can we find a winner? 7 minutes to go. McConnell into Alcock. Stewart. Bell. Back to Stewart. It's dispossessed. It's Alcock. He should have scored. Malden gets a hand to it and it's cleared out for a throw-in. We're going to encourage them. We've got 3 additional minutes. Can we find a winner here? There's a final highlight with 60 seconds left. It's Malden to Coop. Could be Leyton Orient trying to find a winner. It's deflected. Bell should have scored. Bell to the rebound. It's blocked once again. And Sam Bell has had 2 or 3 massive chances in this game. He has scored, but he could have probably had a hat-trick. And he could have put this game to bed there. And it does look like we're going to come out with a point apiece. Very, very disappointing. Q taking his time. Puts it straight into touch for a throw-in. No idea what he's doing there. If we can be quick, there could be one final chance. Johnson turns. Alcock dispossessed, and that'll be 4 time. And it will be a point apiece. I'm going to tell them that I'm unhappy with that. We should have won that game, really. Given some of the chances that we had. We stay in 11th place. Leyton Orient move down to 14th. Dover join us as one of 4 teams down 47. We are 9 points behind Hartlepool after they win. And that does feel like 2 points dropped, even, you know, after coming from behind. We will praise Bell. Keep morale as high as possible. Apaya will miss the next game in fact, he'll miss the next 2 games for 10 yellow cards. So we won't be seeing him against Oldham, and that is coming up in 4 days' time. So this is our team for our second game here at home to Oldham. Doherty is in goal. Stevenson, Mallon, Simpson, Pussy, Munro at the back 4. McConnell, Dixon on the wings with Blasic and Johnson in midfield. Pennant and Bell up top. Bell rewarded after his goal last time out. Pennant in there because he wants to play first team football. Yeah, we need to bounce back with a victory after our draw last time out. No idea why we're wearing our away kit when we're the home team. Let's go with the revenge mission. That always works to fire people up. So you can see, yeah, our last 5 games have been pretty patchy. But we should be good enough to beat a team that have lost the last 4. So, yeah, we will see. It is a 4-2-3-1 for Paul Cook's Oldham side, who are down in 15th place now, 4 points below us. So we can't go behind them after today's game. But a victory, like I say, we're already now 9 points off the playoffs. So if we do want that, we do need to start winning again. Stevenson's ball in, and we hit the bar very early on once again. Second game in a row, we've hit the bar from a header from a free kick. Yeah, so I don't know why we're wearing our away kit, as Dixon picks up an early injury, 12 minutes in, upper body injury. So James Norris will come on for him on the left-hand side of midfield, and that's the big blow because Dixon, I believe, is our leader for assists this season. Mallon with the throw-in goes long. It's headed clear. Johnson knocks it down though. Bell to Pennant. Back out to Mallon. McConnell. Mallon. Blasic in space. Deflected. Good save from the keeper. Bell keeps it alive and it's cleared out by Vaughan. It's a very good save from the goalkeeper because it came through a lot of bodies. And yeah, early warning signs for us there. Hartlepool are playing Kings Lynn at the moment, so you'd expect them to win that game. Halifax are playing Eastleigh, who are up in 6th place at the moment. And Gateshead are beating Aldershot for teams that we are trying to chase down. But it looks like we are going to go in level at half-time. 8 shots, just a 1 on target isn't good enough from the attacking duo. So Figueroa is going to come on for Pennant. Do we make any other changes here? Might drop Norris back for Monroe and bring on Jordan McCoy. And see what McCoy can do on that left-hand side. there, see if we can do a bit better. Let's go to attacking. Let's encourage. See if we can go and find a goal here with half an hour left to play. Norris with the throw in to McCoy, back to Simpson Pussy, who looks forward to Figueroa, who I think was onside. Needs some help. Cuts back to McCoy. Johnson hits one. Oh, it was just wide. Great effort from Johnson there. Free kick now from Blazic. Header clear. Mallon will keep it alive. Plays one out to this near side. Back to Blazic, who can get his cross into Bell, who can potentially pull it across. He hits one himself. He's saved. Norris keeps it in. But he's dispossessed. It's a poor ball, though, from the defender back across his own goal. I think it's Bell who hits one. He hits the bottom of the bar and it falls to Figueroa. The goal has counted and it is 1-0 to Buxton. Norris did well to keep this alive, but this touch was poor for last. In fact, it was Norris's cross that came in. Bell hit the post and Figueroa is there to tap home and mop up. Half an hour to go. We're going to go back down to cautious now. Can we keep this win alive? Powell dispossessed by Bell. Could have sent Figueroa, instead he finds McCoy. Couple centrally. Plays it short to Bell. Come on, Sam Bell makes it 2-0. He's 11th for the season. That should seal the 3 points for us. 2 goals in 4 minutes for us. And it was Bell's ball out to McCoy, who just held it up a bit. Played a wonderful ball to Bell. Aches of space and he slams one into that top corner. It's 2-0 to Buxton. And as it stands, Halifax are still 0-0 with Eastleigh. So we would be, in fact, Halifax now losing to Eastleigh, so we'd be 8 points off the playoffs as it stands. We gain a point overall. Powell with the free kick. McCoy clears. Hansen, no idea what he's doing there. Norris looks forward towards Figueroa. Can't quite get there. Hansen turns past 2. Decent idea on the ball. Doherty clears. Bell will chase. And Bell brings it on his chest. And Sam Bell thinks the goalkeeper. It's 3-0 to Buxton. And we are starting to cruise away with this now. It's 3-0, and we really have turned on the style in this second half. It's a wonderful take on the chest, and lovely little chipped finish to beat the goalkeeper. It's his second of the game, his 12th of the season, and he does definitely confirm the 3 points for us. Gateshead a 3-0 up against Aldershot as well. We are going to tell them that that was a good win. And hopefully, you know, it does continue that unbeaten run. Hopefully, we're still in with a shout come the next episode. Hartlepool do win 1-0 over Kings Lynn, a 55th minute penalty. But Halifax losing to Eastleigh mean Halifax are the 7th place team now. It is 8 points. Eastleigh join us on 50 as well. We are definitely clear of the relegation zone at this point. We are just looking forward. Barnet do have a game in hand. That'll put them on 55 should they win that. But yeah, we're in with a very interesting situation coming towards our run-in here. It will be Rochdale and then Hartlepool to finish that season off. 2 massive, massive games. Steve Harbuttle, he is not going anywhere. Both for them. So yes, Wednesday's episode will be the final 2 games of the season, Rochdale and Hartlepool. Thank you very much for watching this one. I'll see you then for what will hopefully be a couple of massive games at the end of the season. Bye bye.